Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. iPhone tends to receive longer updates so people can keep it as long as they can. The older iPhone 7 and iPhone 8 will be of the same value, maybe a few bucks difference, so we will review the better one of the two, the iPhone 8. This is a review of iPhone 8 in 2022. Does it have everything you need? Hey, don't forget to subscribe, my friend. Let's go! I know a lot of iPhone users are accustomed to Face ID, but 4 to 5 years ago, we have a faster and more ergonomic way to do it, the Touch ID. Touch ID is familiar and fast, while Face ID feels current. It also presents an ugly notch. It's not going to be for everyone. For some people, iPhone 8 is going to be far more appealing. The approach is straightforward using a thumb. You can even unlock your phone in your pocket. I think that's one of the reasons why people still bought the iPhone SE 2020. They're not ready to let go yet of Touch ID. It is fast and reliable. The design is still current and classic at the same time. iPhone 8 is a legacy phone. It presents the most iconic look of an iPhone. Great thing is, I don't see any design difference between iPhone 8 and the second generation iPhone SE, just the logo at the back. The logo is in the middle, but the single camera module is in the same spot. You can even use the same case of iPhone 8 and iPhone SE 2020. Cutouts are different, but it will fit. And almost all the time, people will cover their phone with the case. I don't think people will notice the difference unless they deep dive and check the phone. Let's talk about battery life. I mean, if there's one thing you will hate about iPhone 8, it's the battery life. Although the standby time is great, the screen on time is just decent. I don't know, maybe because I'm using the newest iPhone 13 Pro Max with insane battery life, I'm kinda nitpicking on iPhone 8's battery juice. iPhone 8 actually has a smaller battery than iPhone 7. iPhone 8 battery is 1821 mAh and it's really small compared to the current standard of 4000. I don't think any smartphone today has this small capacity unless it's a budget phone like a call and text phone. If you always open social media, light gaming, watching videos, and listening to music, you might find yourself charging the phone multiple times a day. Next is wireless charging. I have a theory, Apple will kill the wired charging, and this will be the future charging of iPhones. Imagine MagSafe and other charging accessories Apple can sell on top of their iPhones. We are seeing influx of phones from Google, Samsung, and OnePlus having this feature in other Chinese brands too. iPhone 8 already has this feature 5 years ago. This phone is future-proof, and if one day Apple decides to remove wired charging, your phone is supported with the latest charging technology. And this phone supports Qi wireless charging, so you can buy cheaper alternative. Next is the screen. It has 4.7-inch Retina HD display. It has 750 by 1334 resolution, giving 326 ppi density. The screen is sharp, and although the screen technology is similar to iPhone 6 and 7, Apple introduced True Tone on iPhone 8. What it does is monitor the ambient light around the handset and calibrate the screen to best suit the lighting conditions you're in. It results in a stronger color and improved contrast, which does make the display looks better than the iPhone screen that came before it. And just got me thinking, I also have never seen a screen burn on iPhone 8 like what we have on the OLED panel. Have you? iOS 15.3 rolled out and iPhone 8 still received this update. Apple is known to support iPhone longer, and I know how expensive the newer iPhones are, so if this phone still works for you, not the fastest and the fanciest, but it will perform decent. It's good for casual or average users. Going back to iOS 15.3, you get all the good stuff like the home screen widget, layout changes, and focus. You're not missing out on anything when you have this phone. It's still the same experience as what the newer iPhones can offer. For the camera, it has 12 megapixel with f1.8 aperture, a 5x digital zoom, optical image stabilization, and live photos. Technology and feature you will see on all current phones today. iPhone 8 can also shoot 4K video at 60 frames per second and also offering 240 slow motion at 1080p rather than 720p. The camera app is simple, keeping the settings to a minimum with a focus on great point and shoot snaps, and for the most part, it performs really well, especially outdoors during the day. Photos deliver a really good level of details and colorful punch. In daylight condition, the image looks the same as any other flagship phone. It doesn't have night mode, so the image will take a hit in low light condition. Hey, if you own iPhone 8 or any phones you see on our channel, we're making more videos of these phones in the future. Please hit the subscribe button to see more videos like this. And lastly, the price. This phone is cheap. If you want an entry-level iPhone where you want a gadget fits for you, iPhone 7 and iPhone 8 are great options, but I would go with iPhone 8 because of the wireless charging and faster processor. This phone is probably around $100 to $200, and it may not perform better compared to the competition in its price point, especially the battery, but you get to try the iOS 15 in its full glory. Again, if you're not a gamer and don't spend majority of your time in social media, you'll be fine. Battery standby time is great. So what is Gadget RevNow's verdict? iPhone 8 in 2022. It's a great budget phone. It has so many features that even budget phones don't have today. Wireless charging, iOS 15, the Apple ecosystem, and decent camera performance that will put budget phones to shame. I will not recommend this to people who want the best iPhone possible or needing a gaming phone. Battery life is short and the processor is aging. And for those people who loves bigger screen, it has a big forehead and chin. And I'll recommend this to first-time iPhone user. This is a great starter phone. This is also the best and the cheapest alternative if you want to buy an iPhone. Wireless charging is the future, and I bet this phone might get iOS 16 and even 17. That's two major updates. iPhone 8 is an old but decent performing iPhone with everything you need. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. We're posting videos of gadget reviews, comparisons, photography gears, and tips. The goal of this channel is to review and compare devices as simple as possible, concise, and friendly. Don't forget to drop your comment, like, and share. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.